Alrighty, hello again, this is Trice Majestus, and we're back in Elite Dangerous Odyssey. We finished the system we were in last night, time to move on to the next. Let's get together with the gang and get things rolling.
1.49.
Hey guys.
Nope, you can get out.
Well, you
Hello.
should be able to get out in that.
Oh, well, I'm looking up. I'm trying to find the heat because I'm sure that's what's keeping me.
If it's unable to does it just say unable to disembark?
Yes.
Well, try disembarking.
Okay.
Because it might just be saying it's too hot. And you got to get back in your ship or SRV as quick as possible.
Oh yeah, it's letting me out. It must be just.
Yeah, just
Shields.
Just saying it's dangerous.
Shields.
Shields won't help.
Shields up.
Shields won't help.
No.
He'll get cooked.
It slows it down a little bit.
System. Oh, I don't need the system map. Galaxy map.
Yeah, system map.
Galaxy map.
Oh, system
Here's
map.
the galaxy map, Commander.
Not
Yeah,
that bad.
I'm done with this system. Time to
Yeah.
find another one. Oh, here's one I haven't been to yet.
Oh, so that system's all done?
Yep.
Oh shit! What the?
You get cooked.
No, I was first going to lift off, and something pulled me down. I was going upward though, so
You probably got your
I don't know.
screwed up and you reverse thrust, but it's also 1 point something gravity.
So it'll be pulling you back down.
Engage.
I have a
Preparing for
five,
war.
fully
Doesn't
engineered,
matter. Put it throttle forward and thrust upward.
And full pips to engines.
Yeah.
For somebody who says they know how to play this game. Comes out like you know how to play this game.
That's what I was doing.
I mean, I've landed on a
My
10
pips are
10
always on engines.
I've landed on a 10G planet and taken off from a 10G planet.
I've landed on a 2 point somewhere and took off. Landed on it, going straight into it.
Not intentionally.
No, yes, remember, that's how I go in on these geos. Or bios. Find the green and dive into it, just zero throttle.
Next one's even higher, 1.5.
Then pick something else, because I don't want to hear a bunch of boo ah.
That's not how this goes. I need to go there.
Well, then shut up about it and go there.
Go and land. I'm on a nice planet. It's only 0.146.
Well, you're a good
I'm
commander. You know how to do this shit without whining
Sometimes.
about it.
Well, I don't know about that. I managed to get myself down to a hull of 36% last night.
Oh!
By
That-
not paying attention to what I was doing.
Well, yeah, that'll do it.
Luckily, some nice person had the carrier parked next to the carriers, the
I
planets.
knew I left that there for a good reason.
So I made patch myself up. Thought, nah, I'm not going to fly around anymore. I best just go up and
You're
patch
welcome,
myself up.
Commander.
Thank you very much for
I
parking
just had
the
this
carrier there.
inkling in the
System
back
map.
of my brain. Ah, you better leave
That
it
idiot's
there.
tired, he'll crash. Right.
Welcome!
That's young Mr. James Cum Fraser.
James!
Hi, James.
Angry wombats in the room.
How you doing?
Mate,
Ah.
is your nephew not arrived yet?
I've made it through another work week.
Why don't you sound convinced?
Because I'm on a salary. And we have an emergency! Get in here!
I see.
I've had a nice easy
Never
week. No
accept
bugger
a
all.
salary.
Well, if I, it's pretty hard to, get anywhere in my industry if you're not salaried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Contractors
And now
are
you become
not
his
trusted.
whipping boy.
Oh, yes, you do.
They tried for many years to put me on salary, and I was like, do I look that damn stupid?
Pay me by the hour.
You pay me by however many hours you make me stand out there or do out there or work out there in the weather. And
Yep.
my superintendent says, well, they want me to put you on salary. And I said, why? And he said, because you're making more money than the superintendent is. And I said, I don't give a shit.
I'm working. Yeah, I'm working the hours. Pay me. Yeah. I wish it worked that way in my industry. Contractors are treated worse than the full-time employees, though. And because they're considered professionals, a lot of times overtime is exempt.
Wait a minute. You're not just an employee of this company, you're an independent contractor that leased out to them?
No, at this point, I'm at the company I'm at currently, I'm salaried.
Oh, okay. So you're
Well,
legit.
don't fall for that. Oh, yeah.
You're permanently signed to this company as an employee, though, right?
Oh no, it's at will. It's always at will.
No, I know that, but you're actually
Fire at will.
an employee.
Yeah, I'm actually an employee of the company.
Okay, you're not a contractor.
Okay, well,
System
I
man.
thought you said you were a contractor
Yeah.
because you're not an employee.
I have been a contractor in previous
Okay,
jobs.
okay.
And sometimes when they write into the contract, they
That's when negotiation skills happen.
yeah, well, when you're dealing with U.S. government contracts, sometimes
They're the easiest ones to negotiate with.
not for
Give
software.
our
They
money
ain't.
away. Well, I would never be a contractor. That's just been
Should
ludicrous.
be. You could. Oh my God, the amount of damage you could do to them. They screw you over.
And they regularly try to screw over contractors.
Right. The first thing you sign, Philly, is an NDA.
Yep.
No, I know, but he's an actual coder, so.
Yeah, and they got coders that probably put him to shame.
Damn few in the world can put me to shame.
Well, I wouldn't say that because every time you say you're the best, there's always somebody out there better than you.
Yep, and I keep learning and I keep getting better. They can try and keep up with me.
Okie dokie. Whatever you say.
Although most of the time I'm not coding anymore. I'm doing software architecture.
I don't want bloody fungoid. Go away. I want
You'll
Osius.
take it and you'll like it.
Software
I don't need
architecture, systems design. Yeah.
Just give me some Osius, or I'll have to give up. No, I don't want bacteria either. Thank you very much. I don't want fructus either.
I have patents. I have mentions in government letters. Government projects. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean Jack Diddley.
Right.
Unfortunately, some people don't care.
That is true. Some don't care, and others, that's a qualification that gets you.
Yeah.
It all depends.
Or they just think, it's going to cost too much money. We'll get somebody else.
And if it's a good enough patent, you may lose your life.
Yeah.
Well, no, because I'm listed as the inventor, but it's owned by the company.
Yeah, you know how to actually,
Work it.
yeah,
Mhm.
that makes you more dangerous to keep around.
Yeah, the trouble is that the company's the ones that make the money, not you.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I
Yeah,
got
it's, downright
$1,500.
What?
I got a total of $1,500 for submitting the patent.
That's horrible.
Yes, it is.
Surface scanned by 50%.
They're probably making millions.
Yep.
Surface scan complete.
Could at least throw you 1 or 2
Bacteria.
mil. Jesus Christ, greedy fucks.
Unfortunately, if you're employed by a company and you're working for the
Yep.
company and they're paying you to do it, they
And
claim
you
it.
make anything there, guess
Yep.
what?
Yeah.
You lose ownership.
Yep.
They may give you a little name on the bottom to pacify you, but yeah, you're on their dime. You're on their
Mhm.
equipment. Yeah, everything you make, do, or say is ours.
That's what you sign away when you sign on for a company. Yeah. What you make doesn't belong to you; it belongs to the company. And if it wasn't for the U.S. government rules that required the inventors, the actual people, be listed on the
You wouldn't be
patent,
there.
I wouldn't even be there. Yeah.
Yeah, they do that for another reason too. Anything happens, they can
Yeah,
hold you
for
liable.
security reasons, they need to know who can fix the shit if something goes wrong.
Or if it goes terribly wrong, they know who to go hang it on.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. It's all Trace Majestic's fault.
We're joking about it, but it's not a funny deal.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But in software, having an actual software patent does make you more eligible for other things.
Yeah.
So
All it does is something pad your resume that you wrote a program or what code or whatever that got you a patent on it.
Mhm.
But anybody that hires you knows you can't do shit with that patent
It's that they
because
know
it's no
he's
longer
skilled
yours to do
enough
anything
to
with.
do it.
Oh no, I could embellish it. I could always bring it to the next level.
Yep.
Company
But
might.
only for the company that owns the patent.
No.
No, patents are more close. More
If the
narrow
company
than
is
that.
on the line of the patent, he can't do nothing to that project without their prior approval.
He can build the whole new
No.
thing.
Go right
based on
ahead.
stuff.
The inside of Leavenworth does not look good.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
You don't fuck with people who don't have their names at the bottom of the patent and try to embellish something
Landing
without
gear
all
deployed.
of them's permission.
There are rules, and I know how to use them.
I'm glad you do.
It's not as locked down as you might think, because if you an extension to a patent is a new patent. So you can always file a patent that extends an existing patent. In fact, mine is an extension of a patent. Which is owned by somebody
The
else.
company.
No,
Yeah.
completely different company.
Well, still the company.
It's owned by some company somewhere. They tried to block it and said, well, yours doesn't cover X, Y, and Z. This does. Next.
Yeah, and the only reason why they got away with that is they got deeper pockets, meaner sharks of lawyers and everything. What do you got to back you up?
Whatever company I'm at can deal with it themselves.
Okay.
Alright, here, bacteria. I know you should be here somewhere. I wonder what you're going to look look like this time? What type of doily and what color doily? Need to be a little higher up to see further.
That was easy. It's good knowing the gravity when you're landing. What the gravity is.
Well,
I was checking on the way down.
I just went and looked because that just sounded wrong. It says, unfortunately, under United States patent law, you cannot amend patent to include new subject matter reflecting or an improvement you made to the invention. You would have to file a brand new patent application for the improvement of the invention
Yep.
instead of
It's
filing an
because of the
amendment
new
and have all patent holders approve.
Yep.
Okay. You just can't walk out there and do it.
Oh, heck no. No. There's a whole process behind it. I've been through that once.
Yeah. Well, the way you were saying there, it was like you could walk in there and you could change it. Yeah.
No. And I wouldn't want to change that one. Oh, jeez. No wonder I can't find anything. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
I can't get no boops if I'm not in the right mode.
That sucks when you do that.
No, if I'm at a new company that wants to, extend that patent, well, fine.
Well, if you do, don't be dumb enough to sell it for $1,500.
That's just what the company policy is.
Or was the one you were at the time?
No, it's the one I'm at now.
Cheapskates.
Yeah.
Yeah, why do you think I've only filed one patent there? Some of the guys there have filed all sorts of patents.
They must have had a better deal.
No, same deal.
They're just not smart enough to know better.
Well, they're never going to leave that company.
There's also a deal too that it depends on how their contract reads. They can't file it anywhere else because it was made there.
Yep. It was made there. They get something for it. $1,500 and a patent plaque. My patent plaque is on the desk right in front of me.
Not hanging in your cubicle.
Well, first of all, it can't hang because it's a desk plaque, but no, I don't. I leave very little that's personal at work. Especially now where I'm working 2 days from home. And
Yeah.
I think the only personal thing I've got in at work is the ergonomic keyboard that I use when I'm in it. Whoop. There it is.
In the work.
Yeah.
Tend to find.
$2,500 credit codex. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear
All
deployed.
add up.
Yep.
That means you've seen it before.
Yeah.
Landing gear deployed.
All right. Let's pull up
Just
beside
new
it.
to that planet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've got codex to hand in. Have I?
Oh, you
sitting in
mean
my
when
bank.
you repaired yourself, you didn't turn it in there?
No. 195,000 to hand in. There's me the other day when I was on and I was speaking to you. I saw, I've still not got to level 4. That's because when this idiot goes onto your carrier, didn't hand in his cartographics, did he? He just looked at see how much it was. Didn't hand it in. So I still stuck.
Wait.
99.
You telling me you turned it in?
I thought I had, but I hadn't. Because when I went out to your carrier last night,
Well, no wonder you.
I stuck at 99%. I thought, what? I handed in the.
You probably have been Elite Four for a long time, and you
Well,
just keep forgetting to turn your damn shit in.
It was only 4 million.
Well, that's about a percentage point. That's all you needed.
Yeah.
Retract landing gear.
That's why I couldn't understand when I handed in 4
Landing
million. It
gear
hadn't even up
retracted.
that 1%. What? What's going on? And then when I went into your carrier last night, I went into cartographics because I had one planet to hand in, or thought I had one planet.
That is going to be a hard doily to
I
find.
thought I handed that lot in. Complete idiot that I am.
Oh, before
Goes to
we
show you how
forget
tired
about
it
it,
was.
and you get so tied up in your stuff, hit your Discord thingy, bobber, so in case we need to help you, we can.
Oh, sure. Sure. Drink.
I just got to thinking about that.
There we go.
Okay. In case we
We're
need to-
behind in you.
He had a freaking Burke mount that
He couldn't find.
damn near
Okay.
was avoiding him like the plague.
Yeah. They had legs or something. Like walking every time they see a ship, they
Run
jump
away.
out of the way.
Yeah. Or sink back into the ground and hide.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there was very much of that planet he didn't scour. But he finally persevered and he found it. And then I had one of them planets that had 6 bios on it, and they're all little bitty dots all across the planet. I had to go up, down, up. Okay. Pee that way.
But where this one is, the Oasis is supposed to be all over the planet. Yeah, all over the planet, but very scarce.
One here, one over there.
Yeah. I haven't even. Well, I saw one yesterday. But I was
Solid.
busy. I couldn't go back and find it afterwards.
Did it get out and wave its little hanky at you, or?
Yeah, I saw it as I was flying past. I thought, right. And then it took me
Right,
ages
there
to
it
find
is, there- yeah,
the other
yeah,
sample. I'm here. Come and get me if you want me.
yeah.
No, I want something else first. Can't
Oh,
remember what I
they
was
got
looking for at the time.
pissed. And, yeah, now it's hiding.
I think I was looking for the stratum, which is everywhere now,
Yeah.
and the bacteria is everywhere. Fungi is everywhere. Fructus is everywhere. Cacti is everywhere. But Oasis, which is supposed to be everywhere, is hiding.
Yeah.
Yep, all that fungi beneath me. That looks like green cactoid as well. Yeah. No, it's fructus. Oops.
Yeah, I've got a lovely bacteria that's darn near impossible to find against this background.
You're on the type of planet I was telling you about yesterday.
Yeah, I had one like that, and I had to go up and find a different coloured piece of land.
Area. Yeah.
Yeah, I may end up doing
Right.
that.
Because I had one like this and found one in this one, but it was virtually impossible to find another sample. So I went up and I found sort of light coloured area and went down in there. Straight away found them, no problem.
Yeah, and I may
Almost
do
looks
that.
like Rocky Road and chocolate ice cream. You ain't gonna find shit.
Yeah.
May great, may look great, but yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, the one that I found, you know, I was just sort of, you know, doing this, flipping back and forth, and I got blip. It's like, there's nothing there. Blip.
There you go.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. That's the
Yes.
only way you'll find it in that territory that you're in is back. Only good thing is that bacteria usually is not that far apart.
Yeah, well, I've gone a ways and I haven't found a new one, so. No new doilies. Problem is, it's a brown doily on a brown land.
Then focus more on the line work instead of
What do you think I'm
shades
doing?
of color.
I think you need to go look at his computer screen before you even say anything. In the territory that he's in, it's hard to find lines.
Oh, maybe over here. Whoop! No, not into the ground.
Good. Turn into a box, innit?
Oh, there's one. Hey, Philip,
Yeah.
look at the screen on Discord.
Okay. 1 second.
Yeah, there's no way.
Where? Oh, okay.
There is a bacteria in this picture.
Yeah.
Tell me where it
Looks
is.
like there's a slight purple patch.
Where?
I mean, if I, slightly to
Left,
your
right, up,
and
down, where?
Yeah. Slightly right and slightly up.
Nope.
It's not that purplish color patch over there?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, I lost it. Where is it? I know it's right here. Oh, there it is. It's right there.
You sure that's bacteria?
Yep.
Yep.
It's the only
That's what's on
only
the
thing
plan.
here.
Okay.
There
Yeah.
is no difference.
Damn, this planet sucks.
Now you got to get out your ship and find it on foot.
That's why I'm pulling
Bet
right
your
up to here.
nose right up against it.
Deploy landing gear.
Land on top of it
Landing
like
gear
I do
deployed.
Yeah.
quite often.
Yeah.
Not intentionally, but
Landing gear
Now's when you
deployed.
want to land perfectly straight down, no slide, no left, no nothing. Just yeah. That way
No,
you can
you
get out
don't
and
lose
go right
track
to it.
of it. Although the pulse wave will pick
You
it
can
up.
still lose it even with the pulse wave.
especially you get too far away from it.
Yep. I come out the back, take a right turn.
I just go underneath the ship. There it is. I hear that. Bloop.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, Philip.
Huh? Okay, what?
Oh, do I have night's vision or something on? No.
1 second.
No, you don't have night vision, remember?
Right.
No, your suit doesn't have it.
Right. Can you see it?
Nope.
He left. Didn't you see it?
Oh, okay.
It is not.
It
It's.
does have lines.
Oh, it
but,
does, but it's not even really visible on foot.
Yeah,
That's
damn.
how bad this one is.
Never seen a planet this bad. Shit.
I
We've
have.
seen several of them.
I've seen 4 of these now.
Damn.
I've had better bacteria on those. And there was one of them that I had this bright white doily on this type of planet, and it was just like, yeah, there's one, there's one, there's one, there's one. Done.
There you go.
There you get the ones
Track
like this
landing
one
gear.
where
Loading gear.
can't
Landing
find
gear retracted.
Yeah.
You know what I haven't seen as far as in the bacteria?
What's that?
One that's orange.
True.
Nope.
not physically orange in colour.
Mm.
No, yeah, not physically. Yeah. But I've seen all other kinds: red, brown,
Yep.
white, green,
Yep.
yellow.
I'm surprised there hasn't been an orange. Because isn't there an orange stratum? I think I've seen an orange stratum before.
I don't know.
Cactoid.
Yeah, cactoids are orange. Occasionally.
Well, they claim they're orange. They're not visibly so. Or at
Well,
least
no,
not
there
that
are
I've
some
seen.
bright
No,
neon
I
orange
found
ones.
actually
Oh, really?
ones
Okay.
that are orange, yeah.
There's bright neon orange, bright neon green, bright neon cherry red. Yeah, it's like they stick out. You can just sit there and hover and turn your ship around, and you could like spot 3 patches. It's like, okay, I can live with this.
Hmm.
Yeah, cactoids are surprisingly colorful.
Not all of them, but some, yeah.
All right.
I saw a red one the other day.
Yeah, so I've seen a red one, an orange one.
Yep.
Seen a brown one.
Yeah.
Seen a tan one. Seen a black one.
You seen the black one?
Yeah.
Don't think I found the black one yet.
Well, I don't know. You're like 1 or 2 things below me, so I've probably seen more of this shit than you have.
Oh, there's an orange. Bacteria vesicula, orange confirmed.
Yeah, orange color. I meant the pattern have orange
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
I've got orange, yeah. But that wasn't
Yeah, we're
talking
not
about.
talking about
Yeah, I
what
know.
they tagged it as.
Yeah,
Physical color.
yeah. I'm still researching that.
I've seen white and brown and
Yeah,
blackish and
tan, putrid
And-
green.
they tend to be on the same colour planets.
Yeah. I seen one that looked like baby shit, and I was like, oh my god.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't get to the mute button in time.
Yeah. Hey, did you see my thing down there that the Hot Patch 12 is going to give us where we can set
Yeah, I
manage
saw that,
Jeff-
yeah.
Yeah, you went over that last night.
Oh no, Cam wasn't here.
Yeah, I watched the stream yesterday.
Okay.
What was it? Yeah, yesterday evening when I got back.
Well, I put that in there for you.
Or did I start watching it yesterday? I think I started watching it yesterday morning before I went to work. No, I watched a bit of it at work. Oh, good. About bloody time. It should have been like that in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Bonk.
Elite is their worst enemy.
They only do half a job, then they release it.
Right. Well, it's not only that, but You know, the famous saying, you only have one time to make a first impression. And they've had many opportunities to correct their mix-up, screws-ups, or whatever you want to call it, their incompetency. But they keep falling right back in the same old shit pile.
I don't think I'll be doing the new missions either. I don't fancy killing the police.
I may go look at their little flashy cars with the flashy lights and the sirens.
Then run away. Then run away.
Yeah, but that'll be about it.
You know, Chris is going to go and just find way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Chris will.
And
Boop,
James.
boop.
And James will do it as well.
Yeah.
James is daft enough to do it as well.
Did you find another one?
Yep, there's number 3 right there.
Well, cool beans.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Luckily, these weren't hard to. Well, they were close together, I should say.
I won't take you up on that. Or at least not here. I've got too much in the ship.
What's up?
And welcome to the channel, J Rainbow Rice Cake.
Welcome.
He wants me to wreck my ship way out here.
Oh.
We'll give him $500 to explain it.
Why would you want to do that? That'd be stupid.
Because Rainbow is all into the blow up explosions and rockets and flares.
Yeah.
Not very good commander.
You're also inside a Diamondback, which are smaller, so they don't blow up nice.
No, this
So
is
you
not the
can
ship.
blow 'em up.
I could blow it up, but
Yeah, you can blow it up, but it won't be a
Why would you do that with all that data
explosion.
and everything on it?
yeah.
Well, not only that, but the object of the game is to do all
Yeah.
this shit and
Yeah.
come out on the other side in one piece.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
The last thing you want to do is blow up your ship.
Yeah, I don't know these people's mentality.
System map. Come on. There it is.
And another thing, how's he gonna get you the $500?
Yep,
Sounds like a ploy.
it does.
Yeah, because
Retract
you
landing
don't
gear.
have- Your channel's
Landing
not
gear
on-
retracted.
We understand that's just what he said.
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't have a Patreon or anything like that, so there's no way for him to get me the money.
Mm-hmm. He probably doesn't have a window or a pot full of pence or a pocket full of pennies.
He's Yamix in disguise or something.
There's no telling who he is. That is just crazy. And he must not care too much about you, Chris, or Trace, or he wouldn't even have suggested that. I mean, it's one thing if we know that we're empty on all of the information our ship calls for, or has, but, yeah.
Well, I'm going to be getting out on foot on the next planet.
He probably wants you to shoot yourself in the head.
Well, first of all,
Run into
don't
the
think
star.
you would
Nope.
use-
I have too many credits. Too many credits in exploration data on this ship at the moment. I do not want to. I'm not going to wreck it.
No matter what you say. Not only that,
Not on purpose,
he's
anyways.
from Asia somewhere.
Yep,
He's probably a kid.
probably. Oh, it's another one of these cocoa-colored planets.
You're Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs.
Nowhere on this planet is anything that's truly light-colored. Alright, 6 probes.
What an idiot. He wants you to crash, and how do you get out of your ship? And then he wants you to crash into the star, and
Yeah.
Surface scanned by 50%.
I think you have a troll.
Surface scan complete.
yeah.
One bio. Bacteria. Everywhere!
Look for it on the light side and try to find the smoothest spot.
Yeah, I know.
Hopefully, you find one.
Easily.
Mm-hmm.
Go over here somewhere when the light slide. Yes, slide. Good. I can talk.
Can't buy the ships. You gotta earn them, and your little conversation there says that if you can't
He's
buy
a
it, you
star
can't play it.
It's probably a Star Citizen player then.
Yeah, it must sound
Probably,
like it.
yeah.
Wants to know if you can buy the ships.
Nope, can't buy them. You gotta earn them through play.
Yeah. You gotta put the time, or you
Yep.
don't get to fly.
Orbital flight engaged.
Well, you get to fly a small, dinky little Sidewinder.
Yeah.
Sardine can.
Pretty much.
Although Sidewinders are pretty cool to fly around in. They got their uses.
Yes, they do. Ugh, there's just nowhere good. Okay, well, we'll just pick anywhere then. Wonder which bacteria we'll have on this planet.
Probably the same one that was on the other one.
Maybe.
Is it under the same primary planet?
No.
Oh, okay. It could most likely be different then.
There isn't really a primary planet in this group of planets. There's a whole bunch
Oh,
of
okay.
co-orbiting planets that are all running around each other in various formations.
Oh, okay.
Kind of neat, but it makes it somewhat difficult to say whether it's going to be a similar bacteria or a very different bacteria.
Hey, James. Is James in here?
He
He wa-
was.
He was. I don't know if he still is, because I'm not looking at Discord.
Hello.
You remember
Harry.
our conversation yesterday where I was telling you about the key bindings?
Yep, I missed that.
Yeah. Well, I had them fixed
About that.
yesterday because they were unbind, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I come in today combine back the other way.
Jeez.
So Elite is doing something.
My keep bindings
think they're
seem
doing something
alright.
with it?
Why they keep screwing with yours?
Well, you probably don't have certain keybinds programmed or something yet. I don't know. Or you
And
haven't
one-
changed a lot of the ones from default.
It was either last week or the week before. The game crashed on me and wiped all my key bindings. Everything gone.
Right?
Oh, how about over
Just
there?
a normal crash.
But it never fails,
this
right?
looks
Before a
good.
hot patch, my key bindings, just two. Yaw to the left. And I can't really see. I'll look for what the other one was. I wrote it down. But anyways, it's always those two.
Oh, that's a rock.
So they're doing
Whether it's right or wrong or in between, I don't know. But we always know if they fix one thing, they break three other things.
Well,
No.
yeah. It's software. Of course they do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of a rule in MMOs.
Really?
Yeah.
Or that's your assumption?
No,
No, it's pretty
seems to
constant.
be universal.
Well, they wouldn't if they
what
put
keeps
every
me is
code
the
line in.
test it. Yeah, the test running.
Yep.
They tell me what's wrong. This is alright.
If they're just putting something brand new in, they might not break a bunch of other things, but if they're actually trying to fix something, pretty much
Well,
sure bet they're going to break some things in the process.
Well, they did say it's going to be between 1 and 200 fixes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
50 they
definitely
actually do,
going to
and
be
the other
breaking.
150 they just create.
Yeah.
Well, it never fails when you try to piggyback codes. You're gonna screw it up sooner or later when you go back to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Because whoever programmed it will forget, well, they piggyback it with this until they do it.
Whoever
And they think, well,
originally
damn.
coded it isn't really working with the company anymore, most likely.
Well, Tom, who's a coder
Yep.
and all that stuff, he's been with them for, I think he said since the beginning. No, I'll take that back. Was it? I can't remember.
The one that was on the stream.
Yeah, Tom.
He worked on he worked on Star Citizen with somebody else that designed one of the ships. Did the
Should we worry now or later?
Yeah, I think we
the
should.
two of the developers have got one of the lead. He worked on Star Citizen, and the one that did the Viper police one, he worked on Star Citizen as well.
And he actually admitted to working on Star Citizen.
Yep.
That's a detriment. Why would you admit something like that? That's not a good
What?
thing.
I
That
don't
he
know,
worked
Star
on
Citizen, if it ever works, looks like it could be a good game, but
Yeah.
it's a big but.
Yeah.
Never get it finished.
Well,
It's just like Tom said, if they had the bankroll and
Yeah.
a few more people, the game would be absolutely awesome. But when you have to work within a budget line, you can't go over it. Yeah.
you always end up cutting corners. Yeah. And every time you there's one. Every time you cut a corner,
When he said to
there
Bruce,
it is.
if the money was no object, what would you like to see in the game? Money
Yeah,
was
that-
no
Deploy
object.
landing
We had
gear.
everything could be
Landing
done.
gear deployed.
I want to be able to land on every single planet, including Earth lights.
Including Earth.
Earth.
Yeah, including every planet.
Yep.
If they had the budget. But they ain't got the budget and they're never likely to get the budget.
Yeah. Alright, which side was that on?
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
It's cold, eh?
Someone's
Right there.
temperature gauge is,
Faces.
oh, okay.
Don't bump into the planet. place. It's just shields I'm bumping today. Not my hull.
But here's another thing, and a lot of people don't really care for how I look at it. But if the dude really wanted to make Earth and Earth-like shit, if he's got 3D Max and all that other shit, it costs them to sit there and piddle it and put it together.
He could create a demo by off the clock if he really wanted to.
Yeah, but
Depends on what the rules are. You don't know what rules they have him working under.
probably not very stringent ones.
Yeah, I wouldn't think they would have a problem with that. Someone doing something for free.
Well, I was just sitting here, and he said if he had an unlimited budget.
Yeah.
Excuse me, you guys already got the software, so you're not
Yeah.
having to buy that.
That's
All
the
you're doing is
biggest part
making the
of
models
budget.
and stuff. That's
Yeah.
yes, that's time consuming, and I think that's what he's talking about, the hours to put in to build it.
Yeah.
Yeah, whether the company will give them the hours to do it.
Yeah, but I'm sitting there going, you could build one piece at a time and put it in a closet.
Yeah.
It may
Every
take you
now and
4 or
then,
5
yeah.
years, but you can still build it.
It's
Yeah.
like they said with this Scorpion that sat on the shelf until they had something
Yeah.
to do with it. So
But he
Yep.
was designing it along the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he could apply the same principle to Earthlights and Earth.
Oh, he may
Put it in
very
the
well be.
closet.
You never know what your senior developers have in their back pockets.
Yeah.
But it's just time consuming. Like with 3D Max, I made a Harley Davidson and made it where it'd follow a path around the road and put all the pieces together, and then the paint, the skin, and all that stuff, and got it to where it works. Got it where it'll give you the animation of getting on it, then the animation of getting off of it. So yeah, if I can do that without any freaking proper college training. And I also use a CAD to build stuff, architect draw. If you want to take the time, you can learn it. You don't have to go to school.
Oh no, you can certainly take the time to learn how to do it.
Yep.
And that's basically all you're doing when you're going away to college is doing that.
You just got somebody that knows the shortcuts better than you do.
Well, and somebody who knows how to program something that isn't, if somebody rushes through it, it's not going to hit some little gotcha.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I keep saying, like the steps of the cutter. Whoever designed it put all the animation in it. Like when you push your throttle forward, your hand goes forward, and all the lights and the bells and the whistles and the menus and stuff, and they put the ship together. They put those weird ass steps in front of it, and then they baked it. Well, now if they want to change the stairs,
That's such a weird
recreate
thing
Dakota.
to screw up on that. They have all this
They didn't
detail and
never.
stuff.
They didn't never imagine you getting out of the ship ever. Probably.
That's responding to a set of player requests. We requested that. They provided it, but we requested that.
But I know that's the reason why they won't change the cutter stairs is because it's baked into it. And to change it,
They may change it sometime in the future if they've, got to rebake it for some other reason.
I think that's another reason why some of these ships left the game. And they were so far outdated. The simple versions back when they started it. And instead of redoing them, there wasn't really that much of a deal anyway. So.
Entirely possible. I heard a boop.
I heard a boop, 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 too. I think.
I can't see it, but I heard it.
I can't actually say if it was your boop or my boop.
Well, I can't hear your boop, so therefore, up there. So somewhere over here. So let's approach closer. Boop.
Nose down.
Ah, there it is.
Don't go too far away.
Nope, I'm just pulling up beside it, so it's right next to where I get out.
He's getting lazy.
No, I've found sometimes it's a little difficult if you don't.
I know it.
Warning. Dangerously low
Boy,
temperature
that
detected.
move looks close.
And it still ended up right in front of me instead of where I thought it was. Oh, no, it is right next to the cockpit. Okay.
There's just probably two of them there.
All right, sample 2 of 3. One more to go.
Well, that's a hell of a commander's name. Crunch. Crunch. Butt steak.
What?
Crunch butt steak. Commander Crunch butt steak.
There's another one right here.
Well, look at you go.
Put it right beside my window again. And it's right here. I did a better job this time.
Dangerously low temperature
Yeah,
detected.
right back into the ship.
Yep. Step out.
Ooh, T-Toy.
Complete. Okay. Get back in the ship. System map. There's a lot of landables in this system. And nobody's landed them.
Yes.
That's cool.
Same here.
Oh, this next one isn't landable. Okay. Okie dokie. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
And Mr. Rainbow Rice Cake tried to put up a porn link.
Oh, damn. Yep. Yep. A spammer.
I hope you
A
blocked him.
troll.
Oh, I don't have to. You can't put in any links that go in automatically come up for review.
I know it, but why would you even want him on your channel if he's doing that shit?
Blocking.
Well, we'll see if he behaves.
That's
Okay.
not behaving.
No.
As soon as somebody was to do that to mine, I just block them.
Yep. Otherwise, you may get an influx of
Yeah.
stuff that
Copycats.
you haven't had for quite some time.
No, they've been coming along a little bit and doing more of that crap. I just keep blocking it. But he pulled it back when he saw it didn't work.
Yeah, because he figured you'd fly.
Yeah, spam bots are annoying. And welcome to the channel, Shane. Good to see you.
Well, he's not a spam bot if he was asking you questions and stuff. He's just a troll.
Oh, the J Rainbow, who knows? I mean, he may have just put that in there because he's being trying to be
it's
disruptive.
A different person.
Yeah, it's Shane. So, oops, going a little too fast. Let's see if I can burn some speed. Yep, I can burn some speed.
System's about halfway done.
Well, thank you for joining us, and glad you find it entertaining. What am I forgetting here? Okay. Gotta be in the right mode. 7 probes? Oh no.
You have the improved probe?
Yeah, I've got a.
Engineer?
Yeah, this is the super probes.
Okay.
40% one.
Yeah. So 4 shots will get me this thing with no problem.
Yeah.
And I don't even have to be particularly accurate either.
Nope. Just don't hit the same spot and you're good.
System map. Alright. That one was not landable, so on to the next one. And nothing in this system has been scanned. It's just one person came through here, did an FSS, and left, and everything else is up to me. Like, cool! Sure, I'll take it. It gets even more fun, Shane, when we've got Anthony, Chris, James, Cam, Philip, and Lynn all in here at once, and then you throw in Hans and
Al. When you see it.
Yeah.
For a while.
Yeah, he hasn't been on for a while. Hopefully he'll be back. But the more of us you get in here, the more fun and crazy it gets.
Sometimes. Sometimes it can get a bit loud when we're shouting at Philip. Because he won't listen.
Hard-headed.
Come on. I don't want cactoid.
Yeah, you do.
You got 2 crazy, hard-headed Scotsmen in here.
Why wouldn't you want cactoids?
Because he's looking for something else.
Already. I'm looking for Osius. That's the only thing I'm interested in. Not interested in anything else. Everything else I've got.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't say that, Trace.
Okay, you've got two crazy Scotsmen.
Yeah. Because your minds can be changed.
Vents? Whoa, 1 bio and 3 geo. Okay. Vents, fumaroles, geysers, and bacteria. Oh boy. Okay, this is going to be a fun one.
Easy. Vents and geysers and fumaroles are easy. They push out smoke, flames.
Yeah.
Easy.
Depends on what color the planet is. It's
True.
going to be fun early.
And I'm on the wrong time of day, I think, for this one. All the best bacteria spots are currently on the dark side. Ooh, there's a good area there. I'm going here. Ooh, there's a big area right here. Maybe I'll go here. Sure, that should be perfect right there. Oh, Lord. No, that's a horrible area. How about over here? Okay, this is going to be interesting.
When is it rocky or something?
Yeah, the color combination's a
Uh,
pain. The nicely colored areas are all in the, yeah, good luck finding it here areas. Oh, excuse me. .57 Gs.
it's not bad.
Nope. But it does mean the nose tends to dance around a little bit.
Put your landing gear down.
Yeah, I'll be doing that. Okay, let's get this correct scanner up. Get down low. Deploy landing gear. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
And let's see what we've got for a color of bacteria on this planet.
It's a really funny game. All the planets without any biomes are flat as a pancake.
You don't think they're just going to give it to you, are you?
No, it's just that.
Just that what?
Why? Just have them all bumpy. Why are you mocking me? That's mock me.
It's a light mocking you because it's easy.
Well, not only
Oh,
that, but
hello
no two
there.
planets are supposedly alike.
It's blue! And it's brand new. Bacterium virata blue.
Spell it.
Uh,
Verata?
V.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
233. Or 200. Yeah, 233,000.
Nice. That's a few tons.
Plus, nobody's been there. So you get another couple of 100,000 or a million on top of that.
Yep.
Yeah. First footfall! Woohoo! And it is blue.
So it's easier to find than the last ones.
Oh, much easier. I was looking for stuff, and literally, I mean, I'm coming up on it's like, that's bacteria. You're not even.
On a rawhide tan planet, and the bacteria is just as white as snow.
I did one of those at one of the other systems around here, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so now I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for blue.
Easy.
Yeah. And it's a pretty white baby powder blue, too. Stop. Back up. Slide left. Is that it over here? Nope, that was something else I saw. Okay. Not only that, but that sample was hugging some rocks.
Yeah, I've seen some that's all bent and twisted that was laying up on some rocks and stuff. Not very often.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a feature of the species. Oh, there's a vent. Or a fuma roll.
Or just a
That's a
random
good roll
put it
twice
in the
next
wrong place with the wrong rock.
Yeah.
Don't fly over the top of them then. They're a bit forceful.
Yeah. Could hurt you.
Okay. Definitely don't stand in them. If you get a rusty, dead. Data gone.
Well, some idiot went and stood by one that was lava and stood there long enough it
Hooked him.
died.
Really? Nice.
Yeah, being an
I
idiot.
wasn't sure if they actually hurt you.
Oh
It
yes.
will take the health of your suit down, and if you're stupid
Very
enough
quickly.
to stand there, it will.
Don't really want to go on site, but I'll have a look at it just in case there's anything in it.
All right. Two more discoveries.
Hey Cam, I just got an inkling. Just now thinking about some of the stuff. You know, they brought out where we defend the cargo, right? That's in that cargo rack.
Yep.
Now they're gonna make it where you can go in and steal it. And we seen that cargo truck, right, on one of their streams. What do you want to bet that we're gonna go from one base to another base on ground hauling cargo?
Oh no.
Surprised me. Well, I thought it was they were having the police coming to get, you're going in there to defend it against the police.
They said they were making it illicit, so that means you're gonna be a pirate or an outlaw, a scavenger or something, right?
Well, I think they're improving the. What was it said? They are trying to sort out the black markets because the prices weren't very good in the black markets.
Oh, I understand that. That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Impol and that, what do you call them?
That's the police.
And now, this new mission is where we go in.
Oh, well, this
we
isn't
take
good.
What's in the cargo? What?
No. You're in there to fight against the police.
We already got that.
Yeah.
No,
Black screen when
you're
leaving my
defending-
ship.
Oh,
You're defending
Hang on.
the base.
Don't move
You're
yet.
defending the base with those ones. These ones, you're defending the pirates, helping them fight off Omnipol. Whereas before in the defend ones, once other defenders are wiped out, you don't get any more. But in this one, it's possible that they'll be sending in more.
Okay.
I don't know if it's crashed or whether it's just taking a long time to.
Mine did that. Mine did that, and I had to just sit there and be real, and it finally come back on. If you don't come back on in 2 or 3 minutes, I'd say, you know,
Yeah.
reload it.
Yeah.
But and that's another reason why I think they're getting ready to do something.
Hmm.
But I'm just saying, we seen that cargo truck.
Yeah.
Okay, game is still running.
Yeah.
Yes,
Could-
it's running in the background. We know. It's a black screen.
No, 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 no. No, Philip, you don't understand what I said. I said the game's still running. I can hit escape and get to the menu.
Oh, that's unusual.
Yeah, because nobody
That's
went
the
in.
reason why I said wait a few minutes. It's just trying to catch up.
Yeah, that just says there's a communication error between me and the server, and it's got to retry a few times. I'm not touching. No.
Anything. Philip.
Philip, I'm in the middle of disembarking. I can hear my footsteps every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're sitting there getting very impatient.
Hmm.
Yeah. What'll either happen, it'll suddenly, you'll appear outside, or the game will just crash with a black adder or something.
It won't be able to make a connection, so it just crashes.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose I could pop to the main menu and go back in.
You could do that, yeah.
Whoops, wrong button.
And you were already landed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it won't throw you back up there in orbit.
Let's go back to the main menu. Okay, continue. Let's see where I end up being. I'm on foot. That says my ship is not going to be here.
No, necessarily. It'll be parked right there.
Oh, it's right here.
Underneath it.
Yep.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah. It only does that if you're on a planet where you're not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, and the geysers go off. Cool.
I hope you weren't close to one.
Just close enough to see it.
Oh, okay.
Actually, you need to be on a planet where you've got about 7 or 8 or 10 of them all lined up in front of you, and they all go off at the same time.
They go off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Well, there are a bunch
That
of them in
one
this
brain
little
drain
valley.
Planet had that on there.
And I scanned all my geos in this valley at once. So now I've got all the geos scanned.
But anyways, that cargo truck was very interesting, and we're guarding the cargo, and then now they're bringing out we're guarding the pirates.
Yeah, helping.
So it wouldn't
fight the
surprise
Horrible.
me none that because it's like it wouldn't surprise me none that we don't run up or hook onto that because it's on wheels.
Hmm.
You steal it.
Without the background submerged though, I wonder how many people are actually going to do this. Because they don't want to piss off the locals.
It's not the
It's in
locals
an
who are gonna
anarchy
do this.
system. Jeez.
Yeah. And it's a pirate-controlled
Oh,
system.
okay.
Yeah.
Site. So, what are you gonna piss off is the pirates?
Oh, that's fine then.
Mind you, if you fight for the pirates, you're gonna piss off Omniball and they'll put a bounty on you.
Yeah.
And you go to prison with him.
That was the other one about it. If you now go to prison and you're not in your
Oh
ship,
yeah, that was. Yeah.
they're going to have.
You don't
shipyard.
have to do the walk of shame and take a taxi. You can call
Yeah.
your ship to you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, isn't that nice?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
real
so if you go to
nice.
prison, you're okay now.
But to me, they should have. If they really wanted to make it a punishment, they should have left it like it was.
Yeah.
Because it damn sure makes you twice as cautious on the other side of not
Yeah,
getting
when
in
you-
trouble.
When
when you-
you're on foot, that
Who's
was
it?
a nightmare.
Who was it that handed themselves in and ended up in the prison? And was it Chris? Ended up in prison and he couldn't.
He couldn't get back because he didn't have enough jump range. Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
it.
Me,
That was
Uh.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to take a taxi. My ship was with me,
Yeah.
and I had to take
Oh,
a
I-
taxi.
But you didn't have a jump range because you were in the.
It
Yeah,
was a
crate or something,
Thargoid
wasn't it?
fighter.
Thargoid fighting
Yeah.
ship.
Yeah. All right, so that bacteria is done. I've scanned everything else on the planet. Time for a new
I've done it.
planet. System map. All right, next planet. This is a rather profitable system. Rather fun system, too. All sorts of goodies. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Frameshift drive charging.
But I'm just trying to figure out, because I seen that truck. And I was like,
3, 2, 1, engage.
Yeah.
and it'll be slower than the Scorpion.
Oh yeah. Probably need to use the Scorpion to pull it.
No, it's a truck. It has its own engine and stuff, but it's like one of them canvas tarped cargo trucks that runs along the planet.
That's weird. We got a tiling issue in the background here. My nebula go bye-bye. That's weird. That's kind of messed. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's see. Slow down.
I think it's all down to your problems you're having before. It's tied into that.
Might be, yeah. Let's see. I gotta go here.
It's not loaded in properly.
Yeah.
So I've had that with shadows on the planets. So you get these funny shadows all over the place, and what I normally do there is just
Alright.
relog it.
Yeah.
Well, we have to keep in the back of our mind. Next week is the last full week in May, and they said the end of May, so.
Yep. And I'm coming up on the end of this account because they haven't sent anything on how to extend the account into June. And they haven't said, I haven't seen a way to change the ownership of the account to move it to my new account. So it looks like I'm going to have to do something about moving the videos over sometime this week.
Yeah. Oh damn, that's a lot of videos.
Yeah. And I'm probably going to have to rebuild all the playlists and I'm going to have to completely redo the site. Oh, Lynn, did you see I found out how to do what you were talking about?
How do you do that?
We were talking about that the other day, but I haven't took the time to go over there and check, but I damn sure will.
Yeah, I now have sections.
How do you do that?
So Valheim is in its own little section.
There's
Carl,
Elite Valheim and other games. Yeah.
Okay. Did you put like Angelo separately? So that we can tell people to go find Angelo? Or
well, Angelo has a playlist on
Okay.
in the Elite section.
Well,
So-
you do tell people, well, go look at Angelo. He did that just not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you have to cipher through all of Trace of Justice and stuff.
Yeah. No, actually,
I just didn't know if you made one for him or not.
Yeah, actually, a couple months ago, I made playlists for everything.
So how did you set up the sections? I couldn't find the option.
It's in the managed site.
Yeah. It's fairly straightforward and simple. Read the instructions and put and it's done.
Yeah, it turns out to be dead easy to do them. It's just It took me a little bit to understand the language they were using because it wasn't really that clear. But once I looked at it, I said, "Oh, wait a minute." So I looked at a site that I knew that had sections in it, and I saw what it was there, and then I went back and reread the instructions for the sections area, and it's like, oh, well, that's how you do it. And that was done in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Another Discord group I belong to is canning and preserving.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady that runs it, she has her separated out like hot water baths, pressure cooking, freeze dried, dehydrated, so that if you're looking for something in a certain category,
You can go right there.
You don't have to search 5,000 videos to find it.
Yep. So they give you, I think it's either 10 or 12 sections that you can set up on the page, which is more than enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so fumaroles, geysers, all. I have fumaroles and geysers. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I haven't landed here, so let's go land and then scan a fumarole and a geyser.
But I knew there was a way because not, just looking at people's YouTube things, and it's like, these guys are so neat and in order and everything. There's got to be a way. And I asked her, and she said, yeah, there's a thing that goes in there.
Yeah, and it took me a little bit to, get what they were talking about, because, I don't know, the language they used wasn't the greatest, but once I saw what they meant, I was like, oh, duh, okay.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those where the way they're describing it is like, what are you talking about? And then as soon as you understand the aspect they're talking, it's like,
yeah.
Oh, well, that's dead easy. Bing, bang, done.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I can't understand YouTube language, I just type into Google how to do something on YouTube, and then it explained in layman's terms.
Right. That would also have been a good way to do it, yeah.
Yeah. There's always many ways to skin a cat.
0.56 Gs. Let's not go too fast into the ground.
Yeah, Shane, I think what the deal was is it still wasn't connecting and rendering, but I think he finally got it.
Yeah. The nebula was still missing, but maybe it'll be there the next time I go to Super Cruise. Alright, deploy landing gear. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
The love is just tired of you looking at it. That's what it is.
Hiding.
Shoot. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting nebulas.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
Alright, first footfall. And let's go find a fumarole in a vent.
Oh, did you hear where they found a moth? Let's see.
Track landing gear.
There was a lady
Landing
getting ready
gear.
to board a plane to go somewhere from Detroit.
Uh-huh.
And of course they did their search, right?
Yeah.
And they throwed her purse through the little x-ray machine. And they seen this creepy crawly thing and they were like, what? So they took her into the office and dumped her purse out. and captured this creepy crawly moth. And anyways, come to find out, this moth has been extinct on Earth for 100, or hasn't been seen for 110 years.
Oh,
And
wow.
I was like, where have you been, lady?
Yeah, she's definitely not in Chicago or whatnot.
Detroit.
Detroit.
But she hadn't been out of the country.
She must
So
have
it
been
came
like
from
in the woods somewhere.
Moth likes closets too, Phil. That's the reason the term mothballs.
Yeah.
Put them in your closet or in your cedar or in your chest to keep the damn moths from eating your sweaters.
So she had a species of moth with her, unintentionally, undoubtedly.
I'm sure they looked at the brand of the purse. Was it a new purse? Where'd she buy the purse? Where'd the purse come from? And wherever she'd been, they probably have been back to see what.
Yeah.
Her life has been turned upside down by moth-dogged flame.
Hey, look, I got this little tiny
But
belly
anyways, I
to
thought
go
that was
shooting
pretty
down.
cool.
Yeah.
Hadn't been seen for 110 years, and it's like, well,
She probably sees them every day.
Well, who knows? People in general might see them every day, but don't report it because it's a moth.
Yeah, they just don't know.
Yeah.
well, there for a while, wasn't it? The moths, green ones.
Yeah, I have them in the backyard.
Yeah, but wasn't it there for a while? They kind of disappeared. You didn't really see them that often, and then they came out, and you didn't see them about anywhere. You turned around and looked.
They do definitely have cycles, but up here in New England, I mean, I've seen them in my entire life. Yeah, I've seen them hiking out in the forest with the scouts when I was a kid. Out in the woods behind my parents' place when I was a kid. My backyard right here.
I had one that hitchhiked in somehow into the house and was up on my kitchen cabinet, just sitting there. How'd you get in here? You're big. Surely somebody would have noticed you were riding in on them.
In their grub stage, they're quite small actually.
Yeah, but this was looked like a full-size one, so.
Right, but he might have come in the house in grub stage and
Could
just
be, I guess. I would
evolved.
have seen him flopping around by then, surely.
Well, what they do, and
Because he was like about 4 inches from nose to the end of wings.
oh yeah, I understand that, but their grub stage is only about an inch and a half long.
I'm saying though, by the time it got that way, I should have seen him flopping around inside the house or something.
Where he was hiding.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, and when they go
Funny.
to molt from their grub stage into the adult stage, they basically go onto a vertical surface, stop, molt their skin off, and then they just sit. They just sit there and grow. Okay, this area is not being very productive for finding the geo features.
Look for a rocky area.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for a rocky area. This area is too flat and sandy. Since I'm the first person to ever go down on that planet, I figure I better go down there and scan my 2 geos. Get myself 100 grand for those.
If you've not discovered them someplace else.
Well, true.
Yeah.
If they're different than whatever else you've scanned in that region, then yeah, you'll get 50,000.
Well, none
If
of the
it's
time.
different type of planet, like ammonia, carbon, whatever. Ammonia. Yeah.
Well, any of the other times I've been out here, I haven't done any scanning, other than from orbit. So I don't have any of these surface type features from this region in my. Oh, this whole planet is kind of sandy, huh? Ugh. Gonna be good luck finding somewhere to get these guys. Alright, well, let's try right over here. That looks like a good area right there.
Flat.
The whole planet's too flat.
Well, you've got these ridges where it tracks, it'll be okay. These ridges here. Oh, look on that, I never seen it.
Yeah, those ridges would be probably a good place.
Yeah,
There's maybe one to your right there. It looks like it's got a hole in it.
Yeah, I'll head over here.
These were them we only have to scan one of them. One each.
Yeah.
One of each.
Oh, and I did find out that if you go to a planet and say you scan one specimen, but you can't find the other two, you still do get a little bit of credits and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Not much, but you get something for it, so it's not like a total waste.
Oh, well, that's good. Back up!
I think you get like 2,000. Which could have been, depending on what it was, 200,000 or 300,000.
Aha. Are you? No. Are you? No.
Are you? No. Are you? Okay.
No, they look like little magma things rather than the.
Yeah.
But they aren't. So let's get a little bit of altitude. In through this rougher area. Into this rough stuff. Nope. How about down on the crater floor?
Crater would be a good place to find flammables and vents and stuff.
Maybe.
Well, scientifically, whether they're going to be there or not.
Well, I mean, if the the crater's in a not in a volcanically active area, well, no, then it's not a good place to find it.
Yeah, well,
And
it
it
can't be
depends
a
on the
dormant one.
toughness of the crust, how deep it is. There's
Yeah.
a lot more to it than just that, because they could be anywhere where the crust is thin,
Mm.
or a crack in the surface due by an earthquake or something.
Yeah. Oh, did you see they were expecting another eruption shortly by Reykjavik in Iceland?
Oh, yeah?
Has it even stopped?
Yeah, yeah, that one.
always expected to be an
No, no,
eruption.
no, 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 no.
Me and Trace are talking about a totally different thing. We sat here and talked about it one night, and people being silly and walking up to it and
Yeah. Now
taking
that.
their freaking pictures
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah,
And that's the reason
that
I
one.
thought he was talking about
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, that one actually stopped erupting. Geez, September or so, I think. And so the magma system under there has now got more pressure pushing back another direction, and so there's steam and stuff coming out of the place that it built up and they thought was going to erupt when the other one popped through. But the way the earthquakes have been this week, it doesn't look like it's going to pop up there. There's two other sites on either side of it that, because all their magma systems are connected in the Reykjavik. Oops, there's what I'm looking for. Slow down, back up.
All we gotta do is talk about volcanoes, and there it is.
Yeah. There's one of the two things. That's a fumarole, and I thought I saw another one right back here that was the other type. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, I almost drove into it. I almost backed right into it while it was pushing water out, yeah. Water geyser, yep. And this one was the fumarole, right? Or is this water geyser too?
Should be.
Water ice fumarole. Okay, so that's both of those. All right, so let me get up away from these guys so I don't get blasted by it. System map.
Dressed up like a douche.
There we go. Aimed for the next one. How are we doing on time?
You got 15 minutes.
Yeah. So anyway, this kind of old volcano that's sort of sitting in between all these lava systems. The pressure went up there, but they know it's not going to erupt there this time because all of the earthquakes are on the two fault lines on either side of it. So one or the other of those fault lines is going to go off.
Which could probably trigger the volcano.
They think it's not going to get enough pressure because the ground is weaker over by the fault lines. This is what happened with that other one. You know, the pressure built up on this older volcano, and it started steaming and getting warm and this, that, and the other thing, and then it poked through over in the shallower area, 20 kilometers away or so, and it just drained all the pressure out of this thing.
Well, that could be true, but it depends on how powerful it is to bust that fault line.
Mm-hmm.
And it could crack. Yeah, it could crack it.
Yep.
And it's like they'll tell you. They don't know nothing hardly about it.
They certainly don't know enough, yeah.
We speculate with our calculations.
It's just the best calculation guess.
Yep.
Really want to know about them? Watch the animals.
Well, they're having a evacuation meeting tomorrow.
Watch the animals and the birds and the dogs and the frogs, and
They can sense that.
they sense it a
Find
hell of a
it
lot
ahead of
sooner than
time,
we do.
yeah.
That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they leave.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're not stupid enough to say, "Oh no!" And it's like, "Yeah, bye."
Let's go and take a picture.
Yeah.
Nah, animals decide, let's leave.
You know, for humans supposedly being the most intelligent there is, they could be the dumbest people I ever seen. They want to take a picture with them and a tiger, and then they get upset when the tiger attacks them, and then they'll go and have their picture taken in the ocean with a great white shark behind them. And it's like,
Yeah.
you realize you guys are just tempting fate,
Mm-hmm.
and you're in their territory, and you're going to be real pissed when they decide to have you for lunch.
Yeah. Well, when I was in college, I got a picture with the MGM lion.
Really?
Yeah.
I've had my picture took with lions and tigers too, but there was freaking bars between me and it.
Oh, there was no bar between me and him.
Yeah.
I was sitting. They have you. They basically his handlers were there, and they sit you down behind him.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, what was the two magicians that had the white
Oh,
tigers?
Siegfried and Roy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it only takes one mistake.
Yeah. It only takes, and you know, the tiger could have been just playing.
Mm-hmm. Oops.
Nope.
Guess
10
what
minutes
time
to go.
it is?
But I'm just saying, people don't have too much common sense
Nope.
when they want to do that shit. And then they go. I seen them walk. You know, they'll be out there, Hawaii, or I seen videos of them,
Oops.
right?
Yep.
And they'll be walking along, and they're not that far from the lava. And I'm thinking, well, it should be hot enough to tell you to, not walk close enough. And here they are, and then they'll have to get down there and almost like it's like all that's got to do is sputter once, spit lava on you, and your face is just melted. Do you have any self-preservation? And then I think,
There
oh,
could be fumes and stuff leaking
well,
out somewhere over
that
there.
too,
No
but
doubt.
it's kind of like maybe Darwin really needs to have his effect.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, but then if something really bad happens, they want to hold whoever it was that put the tour or something on responsible. It's like, well, you're the idiot that came.
You're the idiot that went too close.
Yeah.
We told you not to go that close.
Yeah.
Oh, but we wanted to get a picture.
Yeah. Well, you got it.
You got it, and you got yourself cooked. Your own fault.
Mm-hmm.
That's like we were at the Boy Scout camp, and we always put our food up, clean the camp up, so that you don't attract animals. Most generally, it's usually just raccoons, and they're a pain in the ass.
Yep.
But we always, made a point to clean up the camp. And I was laying there in the sleeping bag, and I heard a noise, and always kept a lamp on at night, so in case the boys needed to go to the bathroom, they could find the trail. And a shadow passed over my tent. I thought, what?
A big shadow.
Well, shadows are kind of, what do you call that? Deceiving. But anyways, so I eased up and was listening and watching and everything, and I seen it again, and I thought, well, that ain't too bad. That's just a cat, no problem. And then I heard it digging around on something, and I heard something else, and I thought, that's not just a damn cat. Anyways, I got up, eased out of the tent, walked around there, and I always had a walking stick that's pretty good, thick. Walked around out there and just caught him when he turned around and looked at me. It was a bobcat. And I thought, well, isn't this a fine mess we got us in, Ollie?
Yeah.
And I just said, well, this is going to go two ways, either good or bad or ugly. But I got boys here, and you can't be here. And there was a galvanized bucket right there that we did our dishes in, and I just took that stick and hit the top of it, and made the biggest noise I ever could, and that bobcat took off. And I thought, okay.
You went the right way.
Bobcat, I'm less worried about than a mountain lion.
Well, yeah, but a bobcat takes down a full-size deer, so yeah.
Yeah, it's
And you only throw out your size. Lynn size. Just about had enough of this stupid planet.
But I have seen bobcats take down deer with no problem.
Nice.
Because they jump right in the middle of their back and bite in their neck, and
Right there,
they go for the spinal.
Yep. Okay, so I found both the geos for this planet.
Ooh, cool.
Now I gotta find out what bacteria we've got.
But anyways, after I banged on the bucket, of course, that wakes all the boys up, and they all jump up, and I said, if y'all leave your tent, I'm gonna ground y'all. And they're like, what happened? And I said, we have an invader. And they said, and they looked around like, what? And I said, we got us a little bobcat. And so I said, stay in your tents until
You're told
I
different.
get this done. And so I went and got in my foot locker, and I had some repellent spray.
Mm-hmm.
And I went and sprayed it around the perimeter again of my camp, except this time I drowned it.
Right.
And then I made a phone call up to the Scout Master's headquarters, and I said, we got a bobcat problem. And they said, okay, we're on it. So they went and got the dogs and chased it out of the
Yeah, the bobcat don't like it when the dogs come.
yeah, they chased them out of where the boys was, and then they just kept the dogs posted.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Hans. Hello,
Hello,
Quatch.
Hans.
Welcome back, guys.
Hi, gents.
Who else did you say?
Quatch.
Oh, Quatch, okay.
Quatchkopf. And I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Is that Chernobyl? What?
No, it's just a planet with a lot of volcanic activity. And I'm looking for bacteria. Although I may have to find the bacteria tomorrow.
Yeah. Did you find any sample shop?
Nope, zero.
It's good to stop right now before you
Stop
get
right,
one, and
yeah.
then you're sitting there. How many do I got?
Yeah,
Yep.
good point. All right, let's call it a night here. I was hoping it would be an easy to find one. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
And oh yeah, it'll show you in your system map that you got it, but it won't tell you if you got it completed or if you just found it.
Sample.
Or you land and then look at your tool and see, oh, I think I've got 2 out of 3 or 1 out of 3.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get our disembark done tonight. Get my first footfall.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
Warning. Every time I hear that, I want to say, warning, Will
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Yeah, danger.
Alrighty, so we're up on 10 o'clock. I've got to get up early tomorrow before it gets to the 100-degree mark and get some yard work done. So I need to get my behind in bed.
Smoky things in front of your
It's
window.
been cold lately over here.
We're supposed to hit 100 both on the next 2 days. So
Okay.
There's a lot to learn about Odyssey. Um,
We could start now, and 3 years from now, we still wouldn't have told y'all.
yeah. And like I said, I'm running out of time here. So at this point, hopefully we'll get you on a little earlier one of the other nights, and we can go over at least some of this. I can't show you everything here because I don't have, don't have any settlements out here to go fight at. But it is what it is. I'm exploring. In any case, I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the ride this evening. It was great having you all along. J Rainbow Rice Cake, thank you for joining the stream. Shane Stevenson, welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Hans and Quatch, thank you for coming back. Great to see you guys. And then in the voice chat, we've got James, Cam, Lynn, and Philip. Thank you guys for joining me. It's great having you along, as always. So we will pick this up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Terrace Majestus, signing out.